Hey everybody, Derek here for a new Foley Fable. We were planning to finish, or no, we did finish, the excavation of Hobbs Barrow on Wednesday. I thought we might have got one more stream out of it. We didn't, so we needed a new game. So we're going to check out a game called The Case of the Golden Idol today. It is a somewhat of a free-form detective game. So going from Metacritic, the Case of the Golden Isle is a wryly amusing detective game set in the 18th century, brought to life with striking hand drawn artwork. The game tests your ability to piece together clues and reconstruct the events leading up to some mysterious deaths. Investigate a series of mysterious deaths, reconstruct the events with a unique drag and drop mechanic, explore a greater mystery that spans centuries, and so on. So it's got a bit of storyteller, it's got a bit of scribble knots, it's got a bit of um, there's a game I can't think of now. Baba Is You, a little bit. There's a little bit of that. Anyway, it's gotten pretty good reviews. 85 is its average on Metacritic right now. It's gotten 12 positive reviews. All of them are positive, no negative reviews. Case of the Golden Idol is one of the biggest surprises of this year. I like the demo a lot, but I honestly wasn't expecting the full game to go far beyond that and offer a completely original and memorable experience like Return of the Obra Dinn. Oh, wow. If you're thinking it's that good, you'll be sorry if you miss it. Okay, well, they're all pretty good reviews. Over on the user side of things, we have 6 positives and 1 negative. 1 negative. 0 from Tofu Boy, who says, Best detective game I've ever played. Love the weird art, love the way it lets you discover things on your terms. That's a 0, apparently. It seems like Tofu Boy either forgot to actually put a score in or just wanted to stand out in the reviews, but whatever. So it sounds like we're in for a treat with not Return of the Obra Dinn with the Case of the Golden Idol. So let's jump in. I will shrink. Magnifier tool. That's okay. We're playing this on a gigantic TV. Well, I am anyway. Okay. Let's see how this works. Settings. Those are some pretty basic settings you got there. Nice. Controller. We're not using a controller. F to toggle full screen. I don't think I should do that at Steam Deck because it'll probably fucking blow up. So let's just go in. All right, let me just first of all make sure everything is working fine. The Elgato could probably go up in audio a little bit. What was the last game we were playing? Zelda. That could have been a bit loud. All right. Microphone, fine. Can I get it a bit closer to me? Okay, pops into the frame there. I don't want it to pop into the frame. So this is where it's gonna have to hang out. Okay. Okay, recommended experiences with highlights. Select this if you don't like pixel hunting. No highlights. Select this if you don't mind finding all clickable spots on your own. I get distracted just doing the stream, so. Prologue. An abrupt termination of contract. Okay, someone got the shove. Tobacco pouch and a pipe cleaner. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. Bag of medical instruments and some medicine. Golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. I'm guessing this is the golden idol. What's happening here? I knew what you were plotting, you snake. January 5th, 1742. Both parties agreed to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Monkey Paw Island, is it? Escape from Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. The doctor is Oberon Geller. Albert Cloudsley is Esquire. Oberon Geller. I guess I'll just get the names. Got our keywords. Do I need more than that? Have it already? Is that what that's telling me? Okay. Is there a reverse? Doesn't look like it. A pipe. A knife. Okay. Scalpel. Oh, hang on. Which one of them's the doctor? This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Okay, thank you. Horn of finger. The ruins of Xenopolis. Let's collect all of these. The Bay of Shadows. Oh, I think I have too many. That's what it's going to tell me now. Alright, this is the same one again. Medicine bottle. So he has a scalpel and a medicine bottle and a map. The other guy has... pipe. Which one of them looks like a doctor, I guess is the question. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay. Gun. So this guy's 2/3. So he must be Oberon. This guy must be Albert. Is that what it was? Let's read the letter again. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3. Okay, so Oberon is the guy on the this bag. He has the gold statue and only 1/3 of the treasures. So who's who? I think is what we're looking for. Scroll is not filled in. Somebody pushed somebody a cliff in the something of something on Monkey Paw Island. Okay. Do we know where on the island that is? Okay. I don't know. I'm thinking Oberon is the guy getting pushed. When a scroll is completely filled in, words can be dragged directly from the slots. All identities are filled in correctly. Okay, I guess I was right, so... Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller from a cliff in the something of something. Can I go back? There is a landmass off to the side and a beach. So it must be here. Okay, Horn of Thumb. Scroll has been fulfilled, no hints accessed. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner Albert Cloudsley Esquire suddenly pushed him off the cliff. Stay and explore. We have to fill this one in too. Camp in Horn of Thumb. Let's fill this one out too. Okay, I guess we're done now. Now what? Complete? How do I leave now? scenario selection, I guess. Alright, so that was number 1. What is this? Oh, it just tells you what happens. Well done. Yeah, okay. Alright, scenario 2. Chapter 1, complications in the family, an abrupt termination of contract, the untimely passing of a rural gentleman. Okay. Well, here's our gentleman. The man is not breathing, his head is badly wounded. Nice. A ring with a ruby. Is he wearing it, or is it just beside his head? Tall, rickety ladder. Clover lead poisoning. Okay. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Okay, not sure who this guy is. He's eating a very tiny chicken with a single carrot. That horse is doing so many laps. Woodshire, Crow Tower, Blackfield. What's that? Okay, I'm guessing we're in Blackfield since we can see the water. And it's quite close to us, so I'm guessing that's where we are. Spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, there's Cloudsley again, will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. Okay, he's allegedly bequeathing his body parts to science. August 22nd, 1786, 12 a.m. Woke up, beautiful day. 12:30, washed and dressed in my dining attire. 12:30. 2 o'clock, had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. Okay, it was duck. 4 o'clock, changed to my hunting attire. Just to change clothes, just to do anything. 5 o'clock, rode to hunt badgers. Had no luck today and returned home. 6 o'clock, changed to my researching attire. Okay. 7 o'clock, changed to my dining attire. 8 o'clock, had a tasty beef loin for supper. And then at 10:30, filled in my diary, went to bed to continue reading for my research. Okay. Is this his dining attire? Because that's allegedly what he was killed in. Doesn't look like it. That's not his dining attire. It's hunting attire. Okay, this clue has been added to the thinking panel. I guess the research one? So he's wearing his hunting gear? It is August 23rd. Is that what that's telling me? I can't move it. August 23rd. It's the next day. So he allegedly filled all this in yesterday. The yacht is slowly floating in the river. Right, like it's confirmed it's a river. Right, the horse had a highlight on it. Let's see if I can tag him when he goes past. Horse is running in the yard. There's the golden idol. That's the name of the game. Missing 2. Missing 2 tags. Doesn't have anything on it. Combustion. That's it. I didn't read this one. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, will share. Oh, no, I did. That's clearly not spontaneous combustion. Anyway. And then they're not filled in. Okay, well, it's Sebastian Cloudsley. And he's in his hunting attire. So Sebastian Cloudsley, Lord of Blackfield, passed away in his bed. The cause of death was a head wound, which occurred when he fell from a horse while he was hunting. While Laura Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. How was he able to fill in his diary, though? Right? So that's the confusing bit. Did someone fill it into cover up that he fell off his horse? Hello? Sebastian Cloudsley, 33 to 86. Which made him 53. That's the same thing. Okay. This guy didn't get one. Okay. The dramatic departure of an outsider. It's pretty dramatic, alright. Okay, guy on fire. That's quite the way to go, alright. I'm on fire, it's not good. I would rather not be on fire, thank you. Scorched horse brush. A scorched knife. Okay. Spare me, devil! I was simply following orders! The astonishing monkey man, property of Pear Brothers. A knife! I was simply following orders. What did you do? What the blazes? August Jockey Club Derby. Okay, so you put a bet on Raging Sultan, the third race to win. 35 British pounds. Now, if it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. Spontaneous combustion. To perform the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. Sacred glyphs for combustion on the idol. Okay, the golden idol has magic abilities. Allegedly. Citation needed. That's not what's there, though. Can I change these? No. So it's, okay, hang on. Shepherd's Hook, Green Lantern, and Catapult? That's what it looks like to me. Oh no, that's what he did. So combustion. Here's the ruby ring. £1, 2 shillings and 2p. Tuppence, even. Interesting. Ash Blair, finest tobacco. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew. Let's see. 2 shillings and a penny. Saddlebag. A knife. What an unexpected turn of events. An embroidered handkerchief that says EC. Okay, so this guy must be his bodyguard or something like that. Lots of money. Dear Edmund, it has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you. David Goran is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I'm sure you will find very useful. If you are displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. Right, so David Goran is in the back. Stiletto blade. But he has a fucking knife. The London Gazetter, Monday, September 7th, 1786. Lord Edmund Cloudsley's Speech stirs Parliament. I can't read the rest of it. Okay, so he's Edmund Cloudsley. He was in the last video as well. What is that? Okay, maybe a dragon. Stable rota for Adam and James. Horse grooming, stable cleaning. Monday. Okay, so James does horse grooming on Mondays. Then does stable cleaning the other days of the week, and then they swap. Do it properly, you lazy oafs. Okay, so I need to know what day it is. Monday. Potentially. We say that's today. No date on that. Is there a date on his betting stub? No. There should be. But no. So Monday, he had a horse brush. He had a horse brush, which makes him James. We don't have his second name. Pear? Desmond. Cloudsley. David. Goran. Don't know the rest of these names. Okay, so we can go in here. So this is a change of scene, which hasn't happened before. Batley, Cloudsley, Culvert? Okay, so we saw this on the outside of the building, so this is the Batley estate. Fat Lord and the Pear Twins. Okay, we already had their names, so I guessed that right. Guy with big hat is the Fat Lord. Not sure we've seen him anywhere. My apologies, he can be so badir sometimes. I don't know what that means. Lots of jewels. 6 rings, various stones. Shamal Vat, Shimshana Batishi. No idea. Van, Kotar. £4. Alright, she's got some money. Nicholas Maker. Attorney. Presumably that's this guy. I would not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I am appalled. He also has a ruby ring. 2 shillings, 3 pence. Reading of the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley. He's the guy who died last. We have Albert and Mary. So maybe she's Mary Cloudsley. Hey Melwyn! Stopping by to say hi before dinner, no worries. Okay, so we have Edmund Cloudsley who's outside. Rose Kubert. Okay, that must be her. Sebastian Cloudsley is dead. Beatrix Batley isn't in the scene. Willard Wright is an associate. Four inheritors are all present. Okay, so these 4 are in the scene. I, Sebastian Cloudsley of Blackfield County, being in bodily health and of sound and disposing mind and memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker as executor of my last will and testament. So I'm just going to put his name in. Nicholas. Let's see if we got the names right. I think she's Rose. Okay. Keep looking at these and then we'll go back outside. I bequeath to you the gold. Know what to do with. Idol of Xenopolis, you will. Dear Willard Rice. Rose Kubert. Have their names already. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics, therefore I bequeath something about research notes from the I have undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish in order to both our something. Late sister, financial troubles, help you, bequeath to you compilation of my aphorisms to... I wish you hadn't ripped all these up, dude. We met so rarely after you left, therefore I bequeath to you the Blackfield Manor, the Manor House, savings. Wow, this guy got a lot. Another betting stub. 6. Dear Peter Batley, we have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet to date the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take the matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at a lot of money. Laggard and Book loans. Alright, so Peter Batley is the debtor. Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Alright, let's see what this is. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. Well, does streaming count as a triviality? How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning. Do not shrink from responsibility. These kind of seem like they're the same thing, but okay. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. The closest forest is full of people. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Wow. Thanks. Solid advice, that one. Okay, so the debtor is... name, I've forgotten it already. Peter Batley. Okay. Peter Batley is this guy. He's the debtor. Batley. Which means... you must be Willard. Then does he fill in correctly? Sick. Okay. We met so rarely after you left for the colonies, therefore I bequeath to you my savings, land, and the Blackfield Manor house. Come home and establish a museum of my life and accomplishments. Okay. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Bequeath to you the notes from the research I have undertaken on astronomy. Grant you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. My late sister, your mother disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, and I resolved to help you. I bequeath to you compilation of my aphorisms to provide the direction in your life. That's not helping, but okay. That's him. It's gotta be. I bequeath to you the golden idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. Okay, that was Willard. Okay. So who had the astronomy? Did I miss something? Oh no. Stirs Parliament. Okay, he's the political guy. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Okay, that's him. And process of elimination. That has to be Rose. Nice. Okay. Suddenly, James Hare died from spontaneous combustion. sure what the rest of this is, though. Okay. I think it's set to receive aphorisms, maybe? In Sebastian Cloudsley's will and ordered Willard Wright and no, ordered Adam and James to take the idol from Willard. This guy. Sick. Goal has been fulfilled. Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. Is this the same one? Oh yeah, it's just to show you these people. They're all in the next scene. Alright, they were all in this scene. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance. The Murder at the Little Mermaid. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? Half of scissors. An old rusty half of shears. Bread. Stale bread. You can lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Okay, somebody gave him a letter, but he can't read. Empty bed, not warm. Trapdoor in the ceiling. Flower. This door does not open. Interesting. This door does not open either. Revenge or More flowers. Another trapdoor. Alright, dead guy. The man is not breathing. Walking cane and a ring with a ruby. Okay, looks like he's been slashed. My dear Morris even. Watch is ticking. Does that help? That just means it's working. Okay, so it plays music. Possible somebody might have heard that. A washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Okay, someone washed their hands. Dear proud Beastmaster, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to my bed. This has been a long day. May Griffin awaken, proud beast initiate. Okay. Shards of glass line the mud. Okay, the window's broken. Alarm! A break-in! Watchman's lantern. Watchman's alarm rattle. Spear. Okay, so this is Henry. that is. Let's put his name in since we have it. There's a lot going on down here. Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? And cards. 7 pence, not a lot of money. Key. Small sword. Short sword. Surely. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. Cards. To Annie. You are beautiful like a rose. For you, I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine if that makes you forever mine. You can't use the same word to rhyme. Anyway, your piglet full of love. 2 shillings, 4 pence. A key. A blade. What this is? Bets, I guess. Lots of names. Just deal the next one. It's all luck anyway. Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. 2. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. You must get the client's product. 3. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. He also has a key. Alright, a lot of people have keys. Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. A Navaya folding blade. Key. Violin. What did he gamble with? Violin. Little Mermaid Inn, Amazing Evans musical performance on September 9th. Now, I guess. Event shall commence around 11 p.m, so I guess it's around 11. Okay, so he is Evans. Don't know his first name. We do actually know. We know her. Her name is Annie. His name is John. The Dandelion Room, Willard Wright. Okay, he's the dead guy. Yeah, that makes sense. He had the idol. Be the dead one. And the Forget-Me-Not Room, Ash Blair. Alright, Willard Wright's the dead guy. I'm guessing he's Ash Blair. Wanted, Robert Redruth, escaped convict, £50. That's a lot of money. Okay, we know who he is then. Robert Redruth. Okay, I think we can kind of guess these then. So that's Willard Wright. Yeah. Gotta wait for this to all be filled in before I can use it over there. We're also missing somebody. This person, probably. Where'd that blasted boy go? I really need a piss. Dear Oscar Boynton, it's come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I'll come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you are willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. Large knife. Partially peeled lemon. And lots of keys. Someone's tab. Got green, got beige, got Blair. Door to the street is shut with a latch. else. She must be Annie Green. John Brieg. Oscar Boyton. Who's Evans? M. Evans. Don't have an M. Alright, that's the one I'm missing. Anything I haven't picked? We know who the RR is now. It's Redmond, whatever his name was. Maurice. Sick. Okay, fill these in. So AG is Annie Green. WW is Willard Wright. ME is Maurice Evans. Did not do well tonight. AG is Annie Green again. JB's John Breach. OB Oscar Boyton. EG Annie Green. She must have been doing well. John Breach. And Ash. Okay. So Willard Wright was stabbed. What was he stabbed with, though, is the problem. It must have been the shears, because that's the only thing your man has. While John, Annie Green, Ash Blair, we're all playing cards. Robert Redruth crept into Willard Wright's room through... There are trapdoors. The doors wouldn't have opened. The window was broken, though. On the other hand, if it was just a fight, the window could have been broken. It's not a trapdoor, then. Any of them seem like they have blood on them? I think he might be a red herring, you know? It's probably him, because he's not there. Willard Wright's here, so he's not dead yet. He's gone here, and Ash Blair's not there. So Robert Redruth is a okay, what weapons does Ash Blair have on him? Dagger. There it is. Okay. Oh, 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. Oh, he shouldn't be here. Scribboard. Okay. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important, but when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Good morning, innkeeper. Heard a man was murdered here a week ago. Aye, deranged convict did him in. And bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard Wright died. I'll make it worth your while. Okay, somebody with a red something in a big hat. The intoxicating dinner party. Sure are fine coats. Expensive cigar. Little Pip. Run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I'll pay you when I am back in David. Okay. Well, presumably he's Little Pip. Coats. Alright, so here's whoever was in... No. That's blue. Should be red if it's that person. Overcoat and a hat. Overcoat and a hat. Fine box of cigars. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I'm certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. Absolutely not. Invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th at my manor. Edmund Cloudsley. Okay, Eddie's here. March 1st. Dear Mary, here is something for your diary from me. You, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley. Alright, so Mary Richards. Syringe with some liquid left in it. Okay. Interesting. Cat. To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast, no heavy food for dinner. You responsible for little Pip doing all his errands. Mr. Walker, I am to be woken up and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Mrs. Baker, I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days I have visitors. And NB, David Goran's job requires that he may arrive or leave during night. No complaining about this. Dear, no, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. Simple key. Fancy looking key. Dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready before noon. That should be 8th of April if we're in England, but anyway. Prepare roasted boar. Oh, Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. Full and sealed bottles with red liquid labeled wine. Full and sealed bottle with amber liquid labelled, spelled wrong, brandy. Right. You also have a heart lock on it, which means... No. I'm guessing we're looking for a heart-shaped key, maybe? Of course, I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you're itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. Dear Ada, I have to use this letter to share good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations and you will be no longer a target of baseless gossip. I truly sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. So she's Ada. Ada what? Didn't give a name. Just Ada. Basket of spuds. Some bread. Some lemons. Flour. A pair of opaque bottles labeled water. Good vegetables. Big piece of meat. Alright. So these are opaque. They're also not sealed. Also, she has the key to that room. Door to the outside, not locked. Okay, someone could have used that. Still not sure what the death is, we haven't seen it yet. Anyway. Sealed pot labeled print paint. Down with parasites! Too long they have feasted on our blood and sweat. Right. Whose room is this? Candles? April 7th, dear diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I have loyally worked here. It's a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. Okay. Porteous the Wise Slave, fables about rulers that make you think. Money? Ink. Door's locked. Okay, lockpicks. Alright, this must be Goran's room. Dagger, pistol. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. Bag with some key blanks. Could possibly work as a larger key. Overlay them. The mattress. Monkey Man versus Striped Dark Hand. Okay. Monkey Man 2. Tooth for tooth. This must be Little Pip's room. Small bottle filled with amber liquid. Another one of these key blanks. A couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. Same. More of these keys. I'm guessing this is Little Pip's room. Where's the murder? Okay, here's the murder. Alright. Figure out what this is about. The lady is not breathing and her face is blotched. Fan. £4. Ring with various gemstones. Okay, so she was in the last few. It's Rose something. It's the dinner table. Who's sitting where? Partially eaten piece of roast. Partially empty glass of red liquid. Amber liquid. Salad. Yellow liquid. It's the only one that's yellow. Full glass of cloudy liquid, untouched. Salad, also untouched. Partially empty glass of clear liquid. Partially empty glass of cloudy liquid. Piece of roast. And a salad. Salad. Smoked cigar. Empty glass of red. Okay, so poisoning is what we're going for. And then it's what was poisoned, who was poisoned, where were they standing, etc. This is horrible. Embroidered handkerchief. Can't see the embroidery though. Or it's not monogrammed. It's poison! Nobody touch a thing, and nobody move! I'll send for a doctor right away! Right, that's EC. Similarly has keys for both rooms. Master of the house and all. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. You killed my aunt, you devil! I should execute you on the spot. He kept his fork. Right, what? Which one doesn't have a fork? Alright, that's his table. Or that's his spot. My lord, this has nothing to do with me. Sure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner, and I will slip you a shilling. Okay. See, Peter? I fucking forget. Okay, this guy similarly has access to all the rooms. He got the shilling. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you will feel better. Alright, I think he's the guy in the bottom room. Opaque bottle labeled water. Roast. Salad. Half full carafe of amber liquid labeled brandy. A half full bottle of red liquid labeled wine. An almost full carafe of yellow liquid containing lemons. Sorry, lemonade. A half empty bottle of cloudy liquid labeled peptic tonic. What is peptic tonic? Is it like a indigestion thing? Is it ye olde indigestion? I don't think we have their names yet. Never mind. We have some of them. There's Edmund. Peter. I'm not sure if David is in the room. Could be him. Right, we'll keep looking. Oh, who lives where? This is little Pip's room. I know that. Oh, I can't use these until this is done. That's back to here. Safe. It's in the safe. The idol. Bag of something. Edmund Cloudsley. Once more, you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, serpent, or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. Brotherhood of Masks. Okay. Oh well, Edmund, you seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me, George Bridges. Revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood, final vanguard. Dear uncle, I hear you are interested in Lady Richards. I think you are too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me £300. It is small change to you, and I am desperately in need of it at present. Peter. Miss Richards. Assuming that's her. Platinello, The Ideal Republic, Visions of a Utopia with Order and Structure. Great, this guy sounds amazing. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's Manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help. My dear brother, that's Rose. She's the deceased. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I hear you are having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. Okay. So, Mary Richards. Lothar. Also, do I have a second Richards? Use this again. Okay, apparently I know enough to name the rest of them. Oh, it's Rose. Mrs. Baker. Starting date August 1st. Housemaid. Okay. Door's locked. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. Mademoiselle, the Laceless Count. Ooh, my. A knife! Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your appearances. Pair of twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid, partially empty. She accidentally poisoned somebody. Alright, Mr. Walker. It's this guy. Kind of guessing that one. Okay, Brian was right. These the wrong way around. Okay. Okay, so Brian Walker lives on the bottom floor because he has all of that anti whateverness. David lives here. Then Ada must live at the top. And then the scandalous novel was there. So. Okay. So Peter took his fork with him. He's there. We have a cigar here. This is probably Mary's. Maybe this is Edward then? Or Edmund? I think then this one would be Rose. This one's over. Fuck. Okay, who had the cigars? Guess this is a man's. That's what I'm going on. Which one's wrong then? Obviously Edmund would want to sit beside her too as well, that's why he brought her here. Okay. So something up with the meat? There's either something up with the meat or there's something up with whatever this is. Because he hasn't drank it. He hasn't drank it, he also hasn't eaten the salad. And there's water here. There's wine in all of these and they're... Okay, she's not fine, but these two are fine. Same with the meat. Salads have both been eaten on these sides. She's fine. She's the only one with lemonade, and she's also fine. So it must be this. Pepto drink. Poisoned the tonic. Hid the necessary key in a... Okay, so we're thinking it was meant for Edmund. Where would he need, what key would he need to access it? You'd need the house key to get in here for water. You need the heart key to get for these. Nothing that suggests where this was. Who would want him dead? Brotherhood of Masks. Stewards. George Bridges? Oh, we haven't looked at this one. Ah, okay. A sealed bottle labeled opium. 2 sealed bottles of cloudy liquid labeled peptic tonic. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. It needs a square key. Open. So who has a square key? Since Trivial Ciphers is reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider this simple example. Money as denominator of value has evolved. Changed a lot, still in savvy hands. It is a powerful tool. Do you have any secret codes? You advise... No, it's not one. You after the... Take, no. Once our warning, you're... No, that's not one. The for you soon, no. I, Richards for instead, no, that's not one. Are there any secret codes? If anyone would have them, it might be in this guy. David, Queen, Wednesday, I experimenting. Does that right? Does he have one on his person? Okay, so he has the key. He has all the keys. Sure that the note to self. Working about married. No. Send her one. I tremendously. No. Okay, who else has that key? Okay, see, he has the key. He could potentially make the key. Hang on, I need to take a look at the key again. Okay, so it's got a big blob, then one notch, and then another notch. I think it's David. Yeah, that would work. He has the key. Okay, so David Oran? Where else would it be? Does anyone else have a key like that? No. No. This key wouldn't fit. So he definitely has the bag here. On the other hand, he has no way of accessing it. Here. This person would have to pull it up. Remember to take the fourth one from every row. Ada? Kind of guessing here now. Okay. This is in the right place. It's this that's wrong. Is it as simple as this? No. Okay, we haven't looked at any hints yet, so it's fine. Getting stuck and working through to find a solution is at the heart of this game. Before you resort to the hints, we suggest you bear in mind the following advice. Have you made a typo? Probably. Have you considered all the evidence? I think so. Have you re-examined your assumptions? Probably not. Double check all the phrases you have entered. Is everything exactly as you wanted it? Sometimes detectives leave the wrong phrase in by mistake. No, that's not it. Ada Baker wanted Edmund Clancy dead, and thus Ada Baker poisoned the tonic and hid the necessary key in a bag. At the dinner party, Rose Kubert ingested the poison and died. The letter from... Okay, so this is January 8th, 1788. When did the maid start? Mrs. Baker, August 1st, 1787. No, I'm not getting that. You currently have no unlocked hints. We strongly advise you to play without hints, but if you insist, each hint you want to earn, you'll have to complete a small task. Okay? Drag the phrases to the matching pictures. Yeah. Oh, this is a weird way to do it, but okay. But type John watch. Guess this is to make sure you're actually paying attention. Pot, Inkpot, Maurice. Good job, my friend. Go and select a hint to your liking. This, my friend, someone might have informed the poisoner in a cryptic manner. If you find someone whose quarter seems suspicious, I invite you to look out for secret codes. The instigator of the murder could have concealed their instructions in an innocent-looking text. Will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Gee, that doesn't... I didn't see anything that would suggest this. Since Sebastian Fort, no, that's not one. I colonies will I late no, that's not one. Remember one. Take the fourth one from every row. Take the fourth one from every row. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. Member. Longest. That's not it. Will ready unless they mean letter. D I die? No, this doesn't make sense. Here, Ada. This substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. And Steward. Alright, that one did need to be spelled out for me. Okay. Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Dark Hand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely throughout the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet. She used a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. Alright, the explosive events in the forest cabin. Okay, this time, let's actually find the death first before I just go clicking around on things. Doggo. Kablamo, alright. Oh shit. Okay, got a club. Finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday in the Timberbrook Inn, and bring all your tools. Get your share as we agreed. WK. It's key. Oh, lockpicks. Saw. Gun. Loaded. So didn't fire it. It's got a tattoo of keys. Looks like it was locked. Cut, maybe? Yeah, that might have been cut. Shard of a vase. The golden idol. Small weight is tied to a pull-down lever at the back of the idol. Okay, so we saw this before. This can cast spells. Don't know what that spell, I guess explosion. A rotten apple and a green apple. Okay. What you doing in there, buddy? Jesus. This clue has been added to think about. Okay. Vacuum. This simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Vacuum version 2. Attempted with this input, and it was a definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously still did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Gold filtering. Target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in the open sea. First step, get gold by aiming at the target. Second step, aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it. Hang on. What are we actually seeing here? We're seeing Shepherd's Crook and double green lantern. Which is this one. Except this has a plus on it, so it might not be. Not that. Unknown effect 14. If the implications of this are what I surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. The next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter, like a person. I must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. This is vitally urgent. Right, read that one already. Blammo. Spontaneous combustion, which we saw in earlier in the game. You cannot combust the target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long before I have performed that before it. Freezing. Oh, okay, so the plus must mean reverse. So if he had a vacuum, then the reverse is expansion, I guess. Or the filling of the vacuum. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the glass shards flew everywhere. Safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph's input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If its eye is red, it is ready for this input, and it will turn blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, you can only perform this input, and it will turn red afterwards, so it's done this one. did something with this symbol. No, sorry, it did something with this symbol. And then turned. No. Fuck. If its eye is red, it isn't, it's blue. If the eye is blue, you can only perform that version. Okay. Which means it had to have done this version. So it did the vacuum. Okay. Ah! Probably from the explosion. Sword. A ring. Sweetie. Load a pistol. Doggo? Doggo? Go, coin, go! I assume that's the name of the dog. Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Goran, you are in charge of all security and arms. Mrs. Lucia Smith, you will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Little Pip, you are in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. Edmund Cloudsley. Right, so this is Golden Doubloon, I'm guessing. That's Edmund. Pip. Not sure I know the rest of them. Okay. Ah, by the gods, what was that? A gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. The infamous gentleman robber, Walter Keane, it's like that guy, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, then left. This is already the 5th robbery by the infamous gentleman who has, as his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. Reward for catching Walter Keane has been increased to £100. Nice. Good chance that's Walter Keane. Ah, that's David. Man is breathing, but appears to have lost consciousness. Do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it too decayed. The more recently it has died, the better. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I'll arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me directions. Be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stiff. Gone. Alright, that's David. That's Lucia. Just don't know who the two... Don't know who the two blown up guys are. Scarecrow and a wooden coffin. Alright, so this was a setup. Henchman for hire in Timberbrook region. Billy Cracker, Oakwood Gang, Brawler and Robber, Hardy Abe, Burkham Workhouse, Brawler has a cart. Okay, well, we got that, so it's one of those. Little Billy, Hobbs Gang Burglar, enters through chimneys. Jack Nails, Timberbrook Inn, Burglar, and Picklock. Okay, well he did have a bunch of lockpicks, so that's probably him. So Hardy Abe and Jack Nails. Box of sweeties. Various hats. Okay, so we got Burkham. Just need to remember who has what. Okay, he has the lockpicks. That guy is Jack Nails. And process of elimination. Cool. Okay, so Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. David Goran, along with accomplices, delivered a corpse. Coffin? Coffin? No. Hardy Abe delivered a coffin? On entering, Hardy Abe suddenly clubbed David. Meanwhile, Edmund Cloudsley water air, actually, sorry. Increase the amount of increased increase the amount of air in a sealed phase when Hardy Abe and Jack Nails entered the room. The vase exploded. To gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed 2 of the intruders. Didn't finish this one. It's gold. So that one's air. It's the wrong way around. They're correct. This is matter, I think. Green Lantern symbol is matter. Cool. Wheeling people out. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. And what happened? Managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died. Bless his soul. Okay, so we're guessing Edmund is faking his death. Okay, what's going on in this one? Alright, Chapter 3, The Ascent. Chapter 3, The Ascent, The Strange Practices of a Secretive Society. Alright, this must be the mask, guys. There's a lot of shit going on in here. That guy. Man in the mask is not breathing. He has a ring. Right? Hey, this is the masks that are on the key art as well of the game. Okay. So this is where it happened. Whatever it is. 2 cups on a stone altar. They contain some wine, but are almost empty. The Griffin has spoken. The Griffin has spoken. Tanker, silver tanker with some red wine in it. Griffin has spoken. A tray with a small vial of an unknown substance, probably poison. All right, so did they do they do the Princess Bride here, and somebody swapped the drinks around? Let us await the results from the chamber below. Ceremonial sword and a ring. Griffin has spoken. Ceremonial scepter. A ring. Ritual of dispute. Only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. The scepter must be borne by Water Snake Master. Required decorations of the hall. The Keeper of Treasures. The Never Tiring Teacher and the Grim Reaper. Ritual of Discord. The houses of the accuser and defender stand behind their brothers. The scepter must be borne by Darkhand Master. Required decorations of the hall. Speaker of the Blind, the Grim Reaper, and the Keeper of Treasures. So it's the Speaker of the Blind and the Never Tiring Teacher are the only changes in that one. We'll have to find out which masks mean what. Ritual of Squabble. Only initiates can be defender and accuser. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. Required decorations of the hall. Okay, we need to look up what those are. The Ritual of Conflict. The accuser must deeply hate the defender. The sword must be borne by any initiate. Okay, well, we can see the Grim Reapers there. There's keys and a book. Done when an accuser has challenged an offender. Add substance to one of the cups. Defender chooses first. Accuser chooses the remaining. Both partake of wine cups. Both drinkers must be barefoot for some reason. The substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. Okay, so some of them mightn't actually kill, but these ones were deadly. So it's probably these two. Okay, the Keeper of Treasures, the Never Tiring Teacher, the Grim Reaper, the Speaker to the Blind, the Keeper of Treasures, the Grim Reaper. Okay, well the Grim Reaper's here. Then we have keys. And then a book. Are the decorations. So we need to find out what each of those are. Brothers wear masks appropriate to their house. Dark hands, proud beasts, water snakes. Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank. Master, steward, initiate. January 5th, 1789. Masters, I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic, and with great resolve punish the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin, but the devil had prepared a treacherous trap, and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin warrior David Goran, and a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed. They're not deadly then. In spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I haven't killed himself. I am forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I will send you the next report. May the Griffin awaken, Walter Keane. Masters, I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril and valor that cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. I'm sure. Government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitania to recover from my still dire wounds. There, I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hurst, great name, a young, resourceful gentleman whom I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well versed in the arcane arts, of course not yet close to your skills. I have finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus would be a fine addition to the Order. I vouch for him and will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. May the Griffin awaken. Walter Keane. Illuminated Masters, I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hurst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-hand brother Walter Keane, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted because he is a liar and a thief. I am certain that on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood, Jeffrey Sinclair. Okay, so chances are the guys upstairs, one of them's Walter Keane, and the other one is Jeffrey Sinclair. Okay, carry a house on your back. And eat some food. And be a fish in a house. What? And warm clothes in the summer, cold, no clothes in the cold. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Prepare to receive what you have earned. Brother, remember, a member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we have decided to take measures to resolve the fate of these individuals. If the brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th and fulfill your role in the rights of the Brotherhood Council of Masters. Okay, we got an eyeball brand. Proud Beast brand. He has 2 rings. Very fancy. Or he has a ring to give to him. I have signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it may be. You must endure the tests of these for Inception, Evaluation, Transition, Admission. Snail, time, water, star. Seem like time to you? That's snail, right? Carry your house on your back, that's a snail. Eat dirt. Okay. Fish in a house. Don't get. Just seems backwards. but none of those make sense. It seems like it's this one. I mean, you have the snail at the front, then water could be the fish. I think what's throwing me off is I don't know why the guy eating something would be fire or an hourglass. Okay, anyway, have we seen everything then? Didn't do anything out here. Some guy. Okay, gun, rope, formal coat. David, the gathering will be on March 14th. Follow our plan. We should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume. Grab rope and weapons. Walter Keane. David Goran for reliable service from EC. David Goran is blonde, though. So who the fuck's this guy? Tattoo depicts a hand and an eye. So he's a dark hand initiate. Okay, no idea who that is. They dragged somebody? And walked off. This one has boots. This one does not. Okay. This one is hard. I'm guessing these. Okay. Well, at least some of that's right. Okay. We know he's a dark hand. Initiate. Just don't really know what the colors are. We assume these are water snakes. And the scepter must be borne by a water snake master. Which could be that. I guess the Never Tiring Teacher is a book. Grim Reaper is there. Keeper of Treasures would be the key. Yeah, okay, so it's probably this one. Only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. That wouldn't work then, because they've stolen the clothes of an initiate. Although that could just be for David. Walter Keane is probably a steward. On the other hand, they're all wearing masks, so... Okay, I'm gonna say it's the Ritual of Dispute. Dead guy is probably Jeffrey Sinclair. Walter. Say that the white robes are masters. Green robes then are stewards. Nope. That one's right. Okay, so he's a steward. Those robes. Master. Initiate. Initiate. Water snake. Dark hand. Dread beast. And then one of these is probably David. Maybe the guy with the tray. Walter Keane was challenged to a poison ritual. Dispute ritual. He, along with David Goran, Ambushed. Dark Hand. Initiate. David. Posing as Dark Hand. Initiate. Signaled? Walter. With, Tankard? Which cup had no poison? Jeffrey St. Clair drank the other cup and died. Meanwhile, Lazarus first passed the ritual to become Proud Beast. Initiate. We don't know what the ritual is. Okay. After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. He captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that during the ritual of dispute he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup and his opponent drank the poison and died. Stay and explore. Confirmed that that's Lazarus. It's the ritual of inception. It's a steward, not a master. Cool. Okay. Do one more. Then we'll call it there, I think. This one's a bit taxing on the old brain. Chapter 3, The Ascent, Crowning, Celebration by the Lighthouse. Okay, somebody's dead around the corner. The man is not breathing and has a severe wound at the back of his head. His arm appears to be broken. Ruby ring. Water Snake Master. Lately I have experienced disturbing dreams and I feel cursed. Are you the source of this with your magic? Desist immediately and know that when pushed, my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In my many voyages, I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones. Proud Beat Master. Dear friend, it's not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the Court of Directors at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend you to stop obsessing over it. It will only unbalance your humors. Let us discuss alternatives at the next party at Kensington Palace. Both his legs are broken. Okay, I don't know what that is. Alright, so he fell. That's what we're going for? Or was pushed. The door is locked from the inside. His fancy shoes. What an honor to experience such an historical event. It's 25 past 12. Your water snake brother maker. As the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. Please go through the official channels so my staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. Dark Hand Master JT. Protocol of an attempt to demonstrate a miracle. The lighthouse. Gull Islet near the Horn of Cod Head. Present, Angus McBain, Alistair Cock, James Turner, Walter Keane, Lazarus Hurst. Charge of notes, Nicholas. Here, I brought back your staff, O Griffin Reborn. Okay, Walter Keane, because he has all those hats. A golden snuff box filled with opium. Okay. Okay, magic. Golden idol is enclosed within the handle of an ornamental cane. Which one snapped there? That's the other half of it. Dear Master McBain, these threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practicing this miracle. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he input the following glyphs. Then he presses a small lever on the handle of the cane and it grants him the powers to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubt that the staff will work just as well in your hands as his, Darkhand Steward. Right. Senior McBain. Walter Keane. Set of heavy wooden oars. Footprints. Got pointy shoes. Which are his. Go one way. No, they go back the other way as well. And then we have rounded. Potentially. No, they're flat at the front. They have a heel. These have a heel. They don't have a heel. Spurs. I don't know. It's definitely him, anyway. And thus, Griffin Reborn revealed himself to his brothers by demonstrating a true miracle. Silver crown with gems. Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. I will lead your brothers to great many changes. After this input, aim at the sky, press the lever to maximum position and hold for at least 10 seconds. At this point, the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. Miracle hypothesis. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, this main challenge is ensuring my balance when holding onto the idol. Practice is paramount. Notice, which we've read before. So, do we think Lazarus, which is a little on the nose now that we think about it, is probably Edmund resurrected? Or faked his death, which is probably more likely. Lazarus. That was an actual miracle. Unbelievable. So there is a Griffin Reborn. seal. He has a seal which makes him like a judge or something. Griffin Rebirth. The one who claims to be Griffin Reborn must perform a miracle. If someone repeats the miracle, it is proven that it was not a miracle, but mere magic. If no one can repeat the miracle, the masks fall. Claimant is crowned as Griffin Reborn. Claimant is punished with death. Okay, so no one was able to repeat the miracle. Chronicles of Griffin Rebirth even. 1725, the first Darkhound Lord Harrington demonstrated flying. He jumped off a cliff to his death. 1756, Proud Beast Master Lord Pledsley performed a seance talking to the spirits. Lord Angus McBain repeated the miracle, proving him unworthy. 1764, Darkhand Master Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus. Again, Angus McBain produced a homunculus as well. 1771, Proud Beast Master Lord White carried out the hypnosis of a servant. Lord Angus McBain hypnotized the same man as well. Okay, we're getting a lot of Angus McBain. Still clicking on me. Why? That way? Yes. 5 strange looking masks. Okay, so the masks fell. People know who everybody is. Regarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire. General Alistair Coach. Fuck. I don't know. Trapdoor that connects the staircase to the top of the lighthouse. It's not locked. Okay. So. Angus. Bane. Blackmailed Walter Dean to find out how Lazarus Hearst would perform the miracle of. The miracle of what? What was he doing? Miracle preparation. After this input, aim at the sky, press the lever. At this point, the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. What was he trying to do? Oh, fly. But he fell, so it must have been flying. People who had the thing in their hands chronologically. Lazarus had it first. Then Angus tried to do the same thing. And now Walter Keane has it. Okay, you're Lazarus. Dead guy is Angus. Walter Keane is the guy who has the staff. Who are the other 3 guys? Okay, Proud Beast Master, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. That's the blue one. Director of the Seven Seas Trading Company. I do not possess access. So, God, every time. Assess work applications. JT. Dr. James Turner. In charge of notes, Nicholas Maker. So he's Nicholas Maker. Then after that, one of them has a seal, which I think makes him a general. So he'd be the general. Alistair. This guy has to be James. Shit. Okay, let's swap them around then. The seal is for the Seven Seas Trading Company, that's why it's a 7. I was going on it being a star as a general, but are there 7-star generals? That's probably a bit much. So somebodied the something. Lazarus Hurst. Jumped from the lighthouse using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of lying and became Griffin Reborn. Angus McBain jumped from the lighthouse afterwards. This resulted in Angus McBain's death from a head wound? I think the head wound is what killed him. Yes, it is. Okay. When Lazarus Hurst jumped from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol, Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming Griffin Reborn. He seized the staff from Lazarus and locked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol. It did not work for him, and Angus jumped to his death. You idiot. Alright, that one was actually kind of short, so let's do it. Chapter Z Descent, the interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. Alright, who's dead? This man is not breathing and has a huge vertical wound on his forehead. Clean small sword. Listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon, Leo. Dear friend, the elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister's situation. Please join us on May 12th. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. Jimmy Turner. That's quite the wig you got on there, buddy. Oh, Jesus. The seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. Okay. God, believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. Constable Arthur Faulkner. Testimonies. Leopold claims that he had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. Then, as he was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. He woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up the butler, entered the salon, found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer. He instructed the butler to raise the alarm. Okay, let me find out who all those people are first, I think. Come back to it. A clean constable's pike. Okay, well, we can put his name in anyway. He's Arthur. I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. Brownstone slate seal. Spicy smelling ornamental box. Dear Prince, I heard that you got invited to a party by the director of Seven Seas Company himself. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might be just the opportunity that we seek to reclaim our honor. Dear Prince, as you know, I'm a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It would be my pleasure to invite a member of the Two clan to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate with some of our own political dignitaries. Kindly confirm your presence, James Turner. Clean War Club. So he has this one. Seals of the 12 clans. There's only 11 on the thing, so he has one. Assuming they're in numerical order. 3, 5. Points it goes on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, 3, 4. That's 3 and that's 4, so that's 7. 8. 9. 10. 2 triangles together, so 6 and 4. 6 and 5, maybe? There might be a dot in the middle there. 11. What does he have? It's a 5 and a 3 and a 3. That's 11. Okay. Must be 12 then. I suppose it's an hourglass inside a square? No, that's the... It's an hourglass inside a square with a dot. That's confusing, that one is. Anyway. Psychoactive plants. Drugged symptoms. Spotty onion, an illusion of unity with the universe. Increased appetite on hiccups. Black poppy, sleepiness. Whites of eyes get a pink tint. Lemurian lichen. Hyperconcentration on one thing. Loss of perception of time. Rapid blinking. Red berry. Surge of energy. Vocalization of all your thoughts. Twitching and aggression. He stole his life just like that. The doctor is a smart man since he saw through his lies. Your friend, it's one of the balls. At one of the balls, rather, you said that you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I'm having a weekend of drinks at my manor, and a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honor of your company too. James Turner. Mean small sword. Why can't I click on James Turner in any of these? James, this is preposterous. You know damn well that he was killed by that Lemurian savage. He's missing a button, and he has pinkish eyes. Your friend, now that the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with good old Augustus and some other fine fellows. We will have some drinks and discuss what to do about that Prime Minister position. Kindly confirm your presence, James Turner. What was the pinkish eyes? This one, sleepiness. Already. Full glass of sherry? Almost empty glass of sherry. Fallen bottle of sherry. Leopold, your plan to frame 2 is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, escort this man out. Scalpel, small sword. Okay, so his name is Leopold. I don't know his second name. Prints of them. This is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the rug. Okay, must be the butler. Or I did not expect something like this in our household. Slightly grassy garden shears, the gardener. Tea house. Croquet field. Flower beds. Fountain. Salon. The library. The chess house. A boomerang. Button. Could easily have just been placed in his hand, especially if he's dead. Rigor mortis would not have set in. Okay. Gideon claims that he played croquet with Ergen in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. He saw Lord Alistair Cock lecture the butler, saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away, just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Slightly difficult to understand what he says, potentially because he has challenges with our language. He claims that everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. Right, so Ergen. Possibly this guy. James claims that he drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Then he went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler. Ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. He spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. As the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. That's not good. Alistair claims that in the morning he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. Podrick served Lord Alistair in chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoiled sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk and then go to assist Mr. Spade in the garden. Really? The gardener's named Spade? On entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart, was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm. They saw the deceased lying in the salon. William claims that planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum bush, saw the young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. In the afternoon, moved to the rose bush. From there, saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Continues his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. So Podrick Hill is the butler. William Spade. gardener. Is his name seriously Alistair Leopold? It's a ridiculous name. Drink a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Leopold Blanchard. He's James Turner. Missing somebody still. I don't actually know who this is. Okay, so let's look around. Still has something on him. What? Augustus. Okay, we're outside. Dolphin Fountain. London Gazette, New Order Party. Who will the new Prime Minister be? Election results, New Order Party. Just about have a majority. Moderates, loyalists. He's a moderate, whoever this is. New Order Party have the most MPs. It is clear the two old parties will form a coalition. Yeah, oh, it's starting to sound like my fucking country. Anyway, this means either loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine become the prime minister, leaving Lazarus Hearst and his party in the opposition. Okay, so Valentine is the dead guy. Just need to figure out what his first name is. Bushes. I know how to get in there now. Alright, the chess table. I don't know enough about chess, but it looks like red isn't doing very well. Tea house. 2 cups of spicy smelling tea, one almost empty, the other untouched. Unfinished croquet match. Chrysanthemum bushes. Now we're back in here, okay. Okay. Kind of guessed this. Missing somebody. Ah, missed him entirely. This is outrageous. I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke a conflict. Okay, well... That's right. Okay. It's their first names I was having trouble remembering. Okay. Okay, so Augustus Valentine is the victim. boomerang certainly appears to be the murder weapon. Location of each suspect when the body was found. So Leopold entered the salon and found the body. Salon? Okay, in the morning. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return. So he was in the tea house? Yeah, I think he was in the tea house. Gideon was in the tea house. Was there with Bergen. Doctor spent the rest of his time playing chess. That's the general. He's in the chess house. Allegedly so was the doctor. The butler was in the library. Right. Entering the library, take away the glasses. And Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly he was overcome by dizziness and fainted. He was then woken by Lord Leopold. Gardner claims he was in the garden, which makes sense. Right. So the salon is where he was murdered. The body was found by early in the morning, such and such. Okay, so James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. Meanwhile, in the blur, in the tea house? In the tea house, Gideon Bell. Now, meanwhile, in the salon, we don't know who fucking killed him is the problem. You'd have to guess. James Turner killed Keep going. It'll complain if I'm wrong. Valentine and Frame. No. Planted? No. Yeah. Planted. Lemurian. Orang. No, these are wrong. This stuff's wrong. This is wrong. Because it's meanwhile, right? So this is already happening. This isn't afterwards. Boomerang missing? Yeah. Okay. So I don't think James killed him. Where is Alistair during this? In the morning, he practiced chess at the chess house, educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together. He's the only other member of the masked guys? No, not James. Gideon. Does he mention him? Bergen drew his attention to the interesting side of the chess house. He saw Lord Alistair lecture the butler. Okay, so we did see him there. Turned, came to the chess house and sent the butler away. Alistair left the chess house and returned. Okay. So he might have been lecturing him to be like, okay, you can go kill him now. Meanwhile, in the salon, Alistair killed Augustus and planted a boomerang from the salon. Yeah. In the something at around noon, such and such did something, such and such, and something, the something on him too. Frame. James do. Drank a glass of sherry in the library. Went to the chess house. Ordered the butler to get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of his time playing chess. Claims the same. Master arrives. Instructed him to get rid of the sherry. Fell asleep. Saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. So he's not dead yet. So this can't be right because he's not dead yet. Salon at around noon. Somebody killed Augustus Valentine. Don't know who. Must be Alistair because he left and came back. I don't know what this last one or this middle one is. While in the salon, Alistair I don't understand why the need for the button and the boomerang. Why the need to frame Ergen and Leopold? Like, I feel like they would have found it much easier if they just killed him with a sword. Yeah, like, Seems like that's the murder weapon. He has a button in his hand. Clean. 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 This is an attempt. Are they trying to make it look like he is framing him? This one is breaking my brain. Because I cannot think for the life of me what goes in here other than killed somebody. This is a name afterwards, so what else is it going to be? Any of the other ones in practice? Illusion of unity with the universe, increased appetite now. Sleepiness, that one is working, yes. Murray and Lichen. Hyperconcentration on one thing, loss of perception of time, rapid blinking. Surge of energy, vocalization of all your thoughts, twitching and aggression. So is he rapidly blinking? Not blinking at all. I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. He saw the drugging, even though he possibly doesn't get what happened. Croquet again, got bored, tea house. Lord Alistair left the chess house and then came back, which is presumably when he killed him. I feel like I'm missing a blue thing that I can put there. Like, this has to be a past tense word for it to work. Can't say Alistair Cock frame somebody. Or provoke somebody. Or, okay, stole works. Stole... Can't steal a person, though. He didn't drug anybody. Nobody else got drugged. It's just Leopold. Right? No, Gideon must have. Maybe Gideon drugged Ergen. Because there's a T that's not drunk, so... I don't know why he'd do it. He's in cahoots with James. Drugged Ergen Patu and stole Boomerang from the salon. Fuck. Oh, that's not right. That's the tea house. Not that that's really going to change anything. Okay, we're going to have to go for a hint. Okay. Are Mary, Lucia, Annie, Ada, Oscar, Colas, David, Watch. Job. Identities of the people present, no. Drugs, no. Criminal activities. Someone has been killed, but some things may have been stolen as well. Some to serve the purposes of the killer, but sometimes thefts may occur that are unrelated to a murder. Yeah. Okay. Was the Ergen stalls? Yeah, like clearly he stole a seal. Alright. What was throwing me off there is that the seal had nothing to do with the murder, so I wasn't even considering it. Those Brotherhood members Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of a weekend at James's manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader. I've proven that I can trust you. Here's the Brotherhood's artifact that I removed from the traitor Keen. Let me educate you how it works. Set you all on fire. Set it to take heat from this cup of water. Then I change the symbols and use the idol to give that heat to something else. There is much more the idol can do. Okay. And with that, I think we will call it there for today's stream at least. Because this is big brain time and it's hurting my brain. And on a Friday is probably not the best idea. Anyway, that's first part of the Case of the Golden Idol, which will be our Foley Fable until it's finished. As far as I remember, it is a... Or not remember. So I believe it is a short game. This could well be its last chapter? Potentially? Let me just check how many chapters there are, because if there aren't that many, we might just keep going. How many chapters? A Case of the Golden Idol. Okay, there actually aren't that many. These are the last two. But I am very tired. So we'll do this next week? Or not next week? I don't know. We'll find a time to slot this in, because it's not very much left. So we'll do it then. No. Oh, I'm tired. We'll do it. We'll do it some other time. All right. I'm going to head off. Tomorrow, we're going to finish Dead Space. Finish Foley Plays Dead Space. There's only a couple of chapters left in that one, so that'll be done then. And then on Sunday, we'll have the weekly news recap, where we'll go over some of the industry news, games trailers, new releases, updates, that kind of thing. And then we'll figure out what we're doing for next week. Okay? Right. Have a good rest of your evening. Thanks, Melvin, for dropping in earlier, although I believe she's off playing Disco Elysium now. Might drop by her stream and see what's happening there. But yes, I'll see you guys for Dead Space tomorrow, and have a good rest of your evening. Bye.